Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro from dr.retro.com, and this weekly finds video is all about the Commodore Amiga. I've picked up a collection of Amiga games, and in this video I'm going to show you which games those are, and there are a lot. It's over 120 games in total, so sit tight. First up, some sealed titles: Wonder Dog, Power Drive, Kickoff 3, which is also available on the Super Nintendo, I believe. Get the Hell Out of Town, the Mean Lean 6 gun machine is steaming your way, with a free poster. Budokan, World Cup USA 94. This is Championship Manager 93 and Grand Slam Classics, which is a 5-game compilation. Then some more sealed games: Bionic Commando, Piracy, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and the last one is Naughty Ones. So these were all sealed. The next games you're going to see were all complete in box. I'm going to show you small batches of games every time because it's just too much to put on the table all at once. Curse of Enchantia. This looks to be an adventure type game, point and click. Deja Vu, which is a book with a floppy there. Lure of the Temptress, I believe I have this on PC. Suspicious Cargo. Lemmings, I loved this game as a kid. I had it on the PC. Never got really far. I only completed like 5 or 6 levels because then it became too hard for me, but I really loved it. Syndicate. This is BitStar Games. I don't really see a title here. Hostages is the game, I think, and it's actually in a sort of envelope with floppy and manual in there. Populous, Cool World, which in the PAL European version on the Super Nintendo is one of the rarest games out there. Touring Car Challenge. Der Clou, which is a German game. This is Platoon from the movie, when Charlie Sheen was not yet crazy. And Degeneration, Virtual Reality meets Action Adventure. Then we have Lethal Weapon, which got released on pretty much every console you can think of from that time. Burn Time, Mag, Soccer Kid. The PlayStation 1 version of this game comes with a rare beanie, and that's this figure. That's really rare. So there's still a couple of those on eBay once in a while. So if you're a PlayStation collector, look that up. The Adventures of Robin Hood, Populous 2, Allo Allo Cartoon Fun. Allo Allo is an English TV series which was really popular here in the Netherlands. Street Fighter 2, Covert Action by Sid Meier, and Super Space Invaders. Knights of the Sky, TNT, Danger Explosive Software, contains Xybots, Tubin, APB, Dragon Spirit, and Hard Driving by Tengen, which is Atari. Fire Force, The Godfather, Nam 1965-75, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, Mad News, this one is upside down, Megalomania, Old Timer, and this is Theme Park. These are some games in smaller type boxes: Powermonger, Beverly Hills Cop, Cop Part 1, I think, with of course Eddie Murphy. The Untouchables, The Three Stooges. This is Axel's Magic Hammer. The Monsters, which looks like the Addams Family. Arnie. This is not Arnold Schwarzenegger in my... I don't recognize Arnold Schwarzenegger in there, but this is purely, or at least looks to me to be a blatant rip-off of Arnold Schwarzenegger's success in the 80s and 90s. Sinbad, Spirit Adventure, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. This is Emmanuel. Looks to be some sort of soft erotic game or something like that. And this last one is a soccer compilation, World Cup 90 compilation. It has Tracksuit Manager, International Soccer, and Kickoff. Caribbean Disaster, Cisco Heat All-American Police Car Race, Civilization by Sid Meier, first edition. By the way, if any of these games are your childhood favorites, etc., feel free to reply and let me know why the game is so good, or what your history with the game is. Hat Trick, Kingpin, Arcade Sports Bowling. This is Heimdall 2. Oh, look, that's nice artwork. Looks to be a sort of point-and-click RPG, or at least action-adventure RPG. This is another compilation with some probably shitty sports games. Turbo Outrun, RoboCop Part 3, free RoboCop 3 giant hologram sticker inside. Now let's see if that is indeed inside. Nope. At least I don't see it. No, the sticker's not inside anymore. Too bad. And the last one is Columbus. An Ubisoft game called Bad 2, a thrilling role-playing adventure. I have never heard of this. I don't think it has a release on different consoles. Hansa the Expedition. Fat Man, which has some great artwork. That's a nice tool belt you got there, man. Let's see if we have some gameplay shots on the box. Well, really small. Flamingo Tours. Hits for 6. Let's see, Blues Brothers, I-Force, Highway Patrol, Hot Shot, F-15 Strike Eagle 2, and Hammer Boy. This is Cedric. Then we have Bundesliga Manager Hat Trick. Wow, I'm really looking forward to trying that one out. The games, España 92, so this is for the Olympic Games in Spain, in Barcelona. Then we have Bing, Sex, Intriges, and Scalpele. It's something like a doctor's romance, not sure. Looks kind of strange. Check that out. And then Empire 94 Soccer. So at this point we're halfway through the games. The Guild of Thieves by Magnetic Scrolls. Looks to be an RPG, a role-playing game. Populous 2 Trials of the Olympian Gods. Then we have Daley Thompson Olympic Challenge. He's probably, I don't know the English word for that when you do multiple sports when in athletics. Then we have 1896, 69. Aces of the Great War, flying game. Ashes of the Empire. Apprentice. Special Forces. Big box, which is actually indeed a really big box. 10 mega games. Teenage, Captain Blood, Safari Guns, Bubble Plus, Tintin on the Moon, Purple Saturn Day, Crypto and Egg, Bobo, Jumpin' Jack, and Hostages. Then we have Legends of the Lost. And the last one here is The President is Missing. Who is behind the world's worst hostage crisis? Then we have A-Train, or A-Train, or at least it's a train game. Anstos World Cup Edition, probably a German soccer game. A locked door, oh, there goes the camera. A locked door, a dead man, and 12 hours to solve the murder. Deadline. Russelsheim, manager for automobile. So it's like an automobile manager. How do you call those? Tycoon games. The Ancient Art of War in the Skies. That cannot be that ancient since man is not flying for that long. Then we have Anstos. The Addams Family, which is a really cool platforming game. I had this on the Game Boy as a kid. I really loved it. And then Railroad Tycoon. Yeah, I've told you before, but I'm not a tycoon type of guy. I don't like these kind of games. We've reached the last box of Amiga games, so we're nearing the end of the video as well. Bundesliga Manager Professional International Soccer. So the previous owner of this set was a real soccer fan, because we've had at least a dozen of different soccer titles now. Pinball Dreams, which is a great pinball game. I actually like the follow-up, Pinball Fantasies. I like that more, but still, this is a great game. Overlord, flying game. The Island of Lost Hope, Dick Tracy. Silent Service 2, which is a submarine game. Continental Circus, which looks to be a racing game and not a circus game. International Championship Athletics. This is Yolanda, the Ultimate Challenge. Let's see what Yolanda is all about. Looks to be Jill. If you remember Jill of the Jungle on the PC, that's what it reminds me of. It's a female protagonist in a platforming game. And then Primal Rage, which is of course a famous fighting game, released on a dozen of different consoles. So it also got released on the Amiga. Here is a game that comes with so many extras that I believe it came with an extra box or an extra baggie originally, because it just doesn't fit in the box. It's a Wild West world, and when you open it up, you see there's a whole lot of floppies, manuals, little playing, yeah, can't think of a word for that. These are still on the card. And these cards here, these actually lay a playing field, and they're supposed to go in this box as well, but yeah, you can see that does not fit. So, not sure how that originally was sold, but probably not like this. Then Turbo Tracks, Premier Manager 3, another soccer game. Desert Strike, Premier Manager 2, the new season. Soft Gold, World of Business, Trans World, Mad TV, Black Gold, Invest, and Windsor, all tycoon type games probably. Premier Manager 1, so completes the whole set. Star Trek 25th Anniversary, Saber Team, and the last one is another sports games. How many sports games did this guy need, right? We finally reached the end of all the Amiga games, and this is the last pile. Some smaller box games, Rocket Ranger, Full Blast, Shadowlands, Sixth Senses Investigations, Garrison 2, The Legend Continues. Looks to be sort of a gauntlet type game, but that's just from the cover, so I'm not sure yet. Run the Gauntlet, and the last one we have is Sleepwalker. And I had a game here, yeah, this one, Run the Gauntlet. On the side it says sort out the men from the boys, but if you look at the picture, it's just the same guy with a buffed up chest. So that was the Amiga set I got in this week. It's a huge collection. I'm not an Amiga collector myself. I don't have a console, so these are all going to be for sale or for trade. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Be sure to check out my other videos, like the channel, etc. Check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/drretromd. And see you next time. Bye bye.